This is the Comedy Club.
The Comedy Club.
The Comedy Club.
On BBC Radio 4 Extra.
Well, up next on the Comedy Club is Party Games, written by and starring William Hamilton. This week, Michael goes to the football and Graeme has a go at filing his expenses. Which reminds me, I need to clear mine for being here this week. Let me see. 3 Kit Kats, that's £1.80. I've got a coffee before I came here, that'd be £2.60. Add them together, £4.40. Divide by 4, carry the 7, add the minutes. Lozenges as well. You don't get a silky smooth body.
Party Games by William Hamilton, starring Sophie Slater as Jen, Tom Rain as Michael, and William Hamilton as Graeme.
What time is your train?
It arrives at Doncaster at 10:15, I think.
Okay. You're of course getting on at York.
True, it might be a little bit earlier than that then.
Why do I get the feeling that you're putting off this week's meeting with the PM?
I'm not. Well, maybe. He's just an imbecile, Jen. Ever since he made me the MP of the North, he keeps calling me down for meetings on how he can appear more northern to the general public. Last week I went down and he was wearing a flat cap and tweed jacket. Next thing we'll hear, he's gone to the South Downs and set fire to a Vauxhall Nova. Either that or he'll tell Heat magazine that his craziest habit is a Greg's bean and sausage slice.
Well, you're just going to have to grin and bear it, I'm afraid. Have you filled out your expenses for this month yet?
Not yet, no.
You're going to have to do it sometime.
I know. It's just a ridiculous system that they use. Honestly, who in this age of the internet thinks that an automated phone is the best way for MPs to file expenses? If this was a company, they wouldn't do it. BT would get shot to pieces by the public if their entire system of complaints was based on pressing buttons and shouting into a voice recognition system. And this government system doesn't even have that. You have to press in the cost of the claim using a keypad, pounds followed by the pennies. After that, you type in what you claim on by pressing in the numbers that equate to the letters.
What?
You know, 2 5s is a K, for example.
All right.
Start using an old Nokia. You know the bloke who claimed over 1,600 quid for a duck house? Didn't even cost that. It was 16.45, and he forgot to put a star between the 6 and the 4. It wasn't even a duck house. He just got some of the numbers muddled up, and there was a public outcry.
What was it supposed to be then? A vulgar name for a brothel?
I can't remember. And you can't claim on those anyway. Why do I need to claim expenses?
So you can use the money spent on the train journey on something more important, like me. Here's the phone, call the number.
Okay. Then I must get going. If it takes more than 15 minutes, I'm giving up.
This is the British Government MP Expenses Hotline. If you're an MP and wish to claim expenses, press 1. If you're a member of the public and wish to complain about MPs claiming expenses, press 2. And for a town in North Wales, press Staten.
Graeme, hey up! How are you fettling?
Hello, Michael. Nice hat, by the way. And is that a whippet? You do know not many people from Yorkshire actually speak like that, let alone northerners.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've a plan to sort that out as well, Lake Pet.
Oh dear. Right, with a huge sense of trepidation and fear, let's hear it. But please lose the accent, and don't call me Pet. You sound like Brenda Blethyn. She can't do the accent either.
Okay, right. Well, you know, a lot of working class people live in the north. Anyway, they do, and that got me thinking. What is it that working class people like? And then it hit me. Football.
Michael, we've done this before. Remember when you did Soccer Aid and thought that you broke your leg after being tackled by Bobby Ball?
This is different. How about I start supporting a team from the North East? You know, Newcastle, Sunderland or Middlesbrough.
Don't you already support Southampton, though?
Well, I don't see how that should affect anything. Besides, it is the perfect plan. It would give me a connection with working class people, and providing I get a season ticket, means that I have a reason to go up there every once in a while.
That might just work, actually. Plus, there's the added incentive of giving HS2 a genuine use.
Right. That's sorted then.
Will that be all? It's just I need to go home and get my expenses in order.
I think that's it for now. You get gone and doing the canny rude, Pet.
Unbelievable. Here's a good one.
Good one of what?
A game to pass the time. What about famous names? We each take it in turns to name a famous person with the same first name.
Okay. James.
Are you accepting shortenings?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. Jim Moyer.
James Bolam.
James Blunt.
James?
James who?
You know, the band that sang Sit Down. Did you manage to get your expenses sorted?
Yeah. They have all the things and their costs in the system. James Martin. Now it's just a case of waiting for it to be processed.
What are you claiming on?
Train tickets mostly. Couple of bus fares to Downing Street, that sort of thing.
Do you not get any food on the train, Jimmy Nail?
Good one. No, ever since GNER went bankrupt and they stopped selling that fruitcake, I've been boycotting it. I did lobby Parliament about it once. I've got another two, by the way.
Go on then.
James May.
Oh, that was mine.